going to teach you how to make a simple ZM trap, for Zombie Monster. Sparks is going to be my first one. Okay, to make a spark trap, just quickly create one spark by using your brush tool, clicking that, coming over here to the objects and changing it from block to spark, coming down to the side grid and pulling it down, create, you'll notice it's way too big. Let's come up to the top grid, make sure your arrow is collected and make it small. Just make sure your grid is small so you can do more little details, like make it smaller just by a little bit. Okay, gonna have to change the brush to a metal so it doesn't so yeah, just type in metal, choose a simple metal. I'm going to choose this one for now. Apply. That looks good enough. Okay. Okay, you notice it's upside down. Just come down to here, go to flip object, vertical. So now it looks like a perfect spot on the roof. Okay, we're gonna have to copy this with Control C for a shortcut. Go to paste special. I changed this to 20. Oops, 20. Okay, change the x-axis to 30 and everything else to 0. Okay, now it made a perfect spikes that direction. Okay, copy again by Control C, but make sure all highlighted. Paste, but change this the 20 to a 5, and 30 to a 0, and the y-axis from 0 to 30 as well. And click OK. Now let's go have a look at it. So, yep, perfect spark. I couldn't dodge that. If you could, you're fast. Okay, just highlight the ones that you aren't highlighted. Okay, just a little bit more. Okay, now press Control T. I'm gonna just make this into a flank door. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to make a top for it. Okay, remember, change this from spark to block. Drag across. Trying to speed up my progress here. Bring up the block to basically the roof to the spikes. Create object, so it will look like that. This is just so if you have some extra room or something in the room, but you didn't want to make the spikes like super long, just bind that together, press, make both of them a funk door together. Okay, now we're gonna name this spikes. Let's go down. Speed of the door, how it moves. I'm just gonna keep it for 100 now. Now sound close. That's all up to you. Okay, delay before seconds. You can have it like if you want the trap to reset, but I'm gonna have this close off the room, so I'm gonna do -1. This means it's never gonna go up. Okay, lip, blocking damage, amount of damage you've done to an entire that blocks the movement of the door per frame. Just change this to 100. Force close, yes. This means that anything tries to block it, it will destroy it. Okay. Okay. Okay, move direction. This is the direction the spike's going to move. The only direction that is realistic is down. Don't want it to go sideways or whatever, depending if where your spikes are directed actually. Okay, click flag, untick touch, tick toggle, and then apply. Okay. Now basically, this is where the kind of easy but hard if you're first time. Okay, see these bottom spikes, the line, you gotta position this exactly where the top of your door is, and that means that block that we joined together. It probably sounds difficult, but see this line here? I'm gonna move the bottom spikes there, so up we go. Boom. See. This position put it up basically where the top is, and meaning that this once the spikes are activated, they will go down to the floor. And don't worry, it goes through walls and stuff, so don't worry about it getting jammed on that roof. Okay, now we need to add a info trap or whatever they're called for Zombie Master. Okay, just make sure it's in there. Add a trap. Okay, so just make sure you know what it is. You should already know what it is. An info manipulate. Oops. Yep, don't really matter. Info manipulate. Creepy. Okay, we're gonna have to name this spike trap. Activate is active on load, depending on where your spike trap is in game, but we're just gonna say yes for now. Remove and trigger, yes. Cost, just make it 100. And description, Spikes of Doom, some cheesy name. Okay. It's just simple, and the user of the Zombie Master will know what it means. Okay, now apply. Okay, in output, you gotta add an output now. Click add. Go to my output name, on press. This means basically on press on the trap, the yellow orb that Zombie Master uses. We've got spike traps and spikes. Spike traps is the yellow orb, and spikes is the actual spikes. So we want that. Okay, now via the input means what action is it going to take. Since it's a door, we're going to say open. It may sound weird because it's a door, but it will make way more sense when you start getting used to the hammer. Okay. Now basically, I think we're basically done right now. Okay, so basically you just made a spike trap,